drivers behind the lines, and we're starting on Uch, Iki, Bir, go!
Qualification match number 17 officially underway here on the Curie division. Looks like we've got a little bit of an incident here in the autonomous period where robots are controlled completely by themselves. Sometimes they'll work out the way that they want, sometimes that they won't. That's okay. We'll continue moving on to our teleoperated period where the Red Alliance is going to take the slight advantage of 33-13. The Blue Alliance machine of 7657 is going to try to right themselves as best as possible, while their partners 1391 and 6838 are going to get scoring. They're going to try to extend themselves and go up and over. Their partners might try to help them out. Back on the opposite side of the field, Team 103, the Cybersonics, dropping off a piece of algae up into the barge. The human player making their free throw attempt as well, getting them another 4 points. 103 making another layup attempt. They're going into the basket and scoring that up for another 4 points. Their partners 36-63. They are CPR. Performing CPR onto the reef by dropping off another piece of coral. Looks like we have another Blue Alliance robot down on its side. It's going to be a 1v3 for the remainder of these 90 seconds. Blue Alliance machine 1391, the Metal Moose, is now rocking solo. They're going to try to make as fast as possible work on the Blue Alliance reef. They have a handful of algae left in their reef. They'll try to de-score that. 1391 trying to make short work on all 3 levels. Looks like they're focusing on the trough currently, trying to get a handful of algae pieces being scored. Back on the opposite side of the field, the Red Alliance robots trying to fill up their reef and their barge simultaneously. 103 is in charge of the algae. 27 Team Rush is in charge of the coral. And 3363 is racing on over to complete level 4 as the Coral Masters 2. 3363 sinking one on to level 3. The Red Alliance machines are taking the lead from 190 to 75 in favor of Red. Will they break the 200 threshold? I think that they can, with a couple more pieces of coral scored on level 3 for a handful of points apiece. 1391, hard-fought robot. The Metal Moose with their robot anemone pulling all of the weight for the entire Blue Alliance to keep them in the zone as best as possible. Looks like we will have 3 Red Alliance robots come towards the surface. Can we see 1 Blue Alliance robot up as time expires here in match number 17? Win is going to be the Red Alliance. They're walking home with a score of 247-279. Red Alliance robots taking home 6 ranking points, 3 for the win, 1 for the auto, coral, and barge themselves.